Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Therese Alaba. Today I will continue the topic I started last week, the opposite attract. Why the opposite attract? And today I'll be talking, last week I talked about 4 different kind of temperament we have. Like I said last week, temperament is a template by which God has made you. It's not something you choose. It's not something you have capacity to choose or to change per se. Is a template God has made you to create variety in the world. It's just like your gene. Some people come with different kind of eye color. Some people are brown eye, blue eye, gray eyes. Some people are tall, some people are short, some people are medium built. Some people's fingers are shorter than the other. It's genetically made and you cannot change it. You have no control over it. It's the same thing as your temperament. That's how God has made you. You can't change it. And no one can change it, not even your partner. Your parent cannot even change it. That's how God has made you. And like I said last week, it's different from your behavior because your behavior is molded and shaped by different things like your upbringing, your mannerism, your faith, the group of people you mix with, different things, experiences in life. It shapes your behavior. So it's different from your temperament. Temperament is the way God has made you. So today I'm going to talk about sanguine. Who is a sanguine husband and a sanguine wife? Last week I talked briefly on the word sanguine. Who is a sanguine? A sanguine is a life of the party. It's someone who's bright and colorful, someone who is very loud and lousy. So today we actually talk about what is strength, because all the temperament, they have strengths and weaknesses. So today we talk about the strength and the weakness of a sanguine wife and a sanguine husband. And this bearing in mind, you'll be able to see this in your partner, and then you know, oh, this is how I should relate. Like I said last week, knowing someone's strength and knowing their weakness has really helped me at work. It's helped me to understand my staff. It's helped me to understand my team. It's helped me to understand what task, what role to give to who and not to give to who, and how to relate to people. And so that people wonder, often wonder, Therese, how did you manage to relate with a person? I remember I was at work with somebody, and then they allocated somebody to help us, to assist us. And this guy, it was just misbehaving. He would not help. It was just doing his own thing. So my other colleague that we work together as a team was telling me, oh, this guy's not been helping and things like that. So I said, okay. So I've left him for a while. Then at the point, I just called him, hey, hello, hi. This and that. I just called him over. Then I asked him, well, please, I need you to do this, and this. So yeah, sure, I'll do it. But then he went on and he went to do it. And the older lady I was working with was like, Therese, how did you manage to get him to do it? Because I've asked him to do exactly the same thing you asked him to do this morning. And they turned around and said, well, you can do it yourself. All the stuff are in the storeroom. You can go and get it. So I laughed. I said, no. I said, this morning when I met him, I used the first few hours to study him, to know who he is and to know what temperament he is. And that has helped me to get what I want him to do, to make him do it. I said, that's how you relate with people. You don't just relate with people. So, yeah, I'm the boss here. I'm the one in charge here. Do this, do that. I want you to do. I said, nah. It doesn't work. You need to understand people. You need to know the right button to press for it to work for you. So today, I'll continue on sanguine. The strength of a sanguine husband and the weakness of a sanguine husband, the strength of a sanguine wife and the weakness of a sanguine wife. And hopefully by understanding this strength and weakness, when you spot this in your partner or you spot this in your sibling or anyone you're relating with, it will help you to know how to relate to them so that you can have a good relationship with people. So who is a sanguine? The strength of a sanguine husband. A sanguine husband is very loud. Like I said, sanguine, they're loud. So sanguine husband is emotionally warm. Sanguine, they are very emotional. They can cry. So when someone comes to them with a problem, they can cry with them all in the second. And the next minute, they can laugh. They're very lousy. They're very warm emotional. They're friendly. They're enthusiastic. They're the life of the party. They were always there. You see some people at work. I'm sure you must have people around like that. They're always loud. And you wonder to them, don't they get tired? Don't she ever get tired? She's always spontaneous. She's never bored. There's no dull moment with a sanguine husband. And that's what he is. It's happy. It's outgoing. They like partying. Yay, let's go party. You see them partying. I'm there. I'm this and that. That's a sanguine husband. They like fun. Life is fun to them. They don't like stress. They don't like hard work. They just want to party. Hey, let's go party. You know what I'm saying? That's a sanguine husband for you. They are talkative. They can talk and talk and talk and talk. Sometimes people often say it's women that talk, but sanguine husband too. They can give you stories. They like fables. They talk and talk, and they like exaggeration. If a story is told and they had to say their part of the story, oh my God, it's like you're watching a movie. It never ends. And people enjoy listening to them. Exaggeration. They're stimulating, like I said. There's no dull moment. At work, they're spontaneous. They're very friendly. I mean, even if we're in the meeting, let's say if they're meeting with the boss at work, they crack jokes. When the environment is stressed or they just bring something exciting into the place. I mean, they cheer up the environment. That's who is sanguine husband. They are very communicative and they're very expressive. So, like the sanguine, some people like them because they like to talk in public. They're very motivating. They're very encouraging. They're always there, encourage people to do things. Oh, let's do it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, hey, yes, we can. We can do it. This and that. Come on, get on with it. This and that. That's who a sanguine husband is. They're very emotional people. They possess one of the richest emotion in a relationship. Yeah, they're very emotional. And one of the other things that they rarely say bad things about people because life is fun. They're very friendly. They get on with people. They rarely say bad things. They rarely gossip about people. Even though they say forgive easily, they cry easily. That's what a sanguine husband is, and that's their strength. And what is the weakness of a sanguine husband? A sanguine husband, one of their weaknesses, they lack discipline. It's very hard for them to be disciplined. Like I said, they're prone to exaggeration because they like to tell stories. They do exaggerate a lot. They're disorganized and hot-tempered. You see, a man comes home, he just throw his shoe somewhere, he just throw his socks somewhere, he take off his coat, his jacket on the bed, his sneakers under the bed. This one is here. Everything is everywhere. When you look at their house, you wonder, oh my God, this is so chaotic. What is going on here? They're so disorganized because their life is just fun. They don't think about stress or we need to organize it. It's like, hey, let's party. That's their life. So they're very disorganized. And sometimes they can be prone to unfaithfulness as well. Because of their nature, yes, sometimes they can be unstable in a relationship as well, which people can see as they make up their mind easily and the next minute they've changed their mind. So and also because they're the life of a party, people like them, like they're very attractive. People like them. People like the way they're fun. People like the way they're often attractive to a temperament called melancholic because melancholic are very moody people. They call them the dark part of the dark temperament. They're very moody people. So often attracted to people like that. And because they're sanguine, you know what? Everybody likes a cheerful person. You like someone who is free, who is always happy, who doesn't have stress in their life. So loads of people are attracted to them. Loads of ladies are attracted to a sanguine husband. That's why sometimes they can be prone to unfaithfulness because they have loads of people around them. Let's talk about the finances of a sanguine husband. What does their finances look like? They're indisciplined with money. Like I said, they're not disciplined when it comes to money. They can spend and spend and spend just like partying. They like spending. They like being flamboyant. They like flashy things, just spraying and spending and spending money. So they can be very indisciplined when it comes to money. Oftentimes they don't have savings. It's often debt upon debt or credit card upon credit card for a sanguine person. And even if they have the best opportunity or even the best job and they earn a lot of money, still they have the tendency of becoming poor because of their lavish lifestyle. They find it so hard to save, and they can become poor even with good opportunities. It's something that can happen to a sanguine person if control is not taken. Let's talk about their emotions as well. They're very emotional. They're hot-tempered. They get upset easily, but the next minute it's all gone as well. They get angry easily, like I said earlier, and they forgive easily as well. So that's what the emotional part of a sanguine husband. Let's talk about their spiritual life. Spiritually, they are disorganized. Everything about because this is the temperament. Everything about them is disorganized. Even spiritually, sometimes they can't find their Bible. They can't find their iPad. They can't remember the last time they prayed. They're there to pray. They get bored easily because they like fun. So spiritually too, they can be disorganized. Let's talk about the commitment of a sanguine husband. What's a commitment? Like I said, they lose interest easily because their life is just they're like a yo-yo. Yeah, they find it so hard to commit to one thing for a very long time. It's like It's just too boring. Like, many things we do in life is repetitive and we have to commit. They find it so boring. It's like they're very spontaneous. No, we need to move to the next thing. We need to do this. We need to do that. Something exciting. They always look for excitement. If there's no excitement, they get so bored. So that's one of the reasons why they lose interest easily. Like I said, they can be unfaithful and they've got weak will because they change their mind easily. They always look for something fun. They always look for something fun, which can affect a relationship as well. Let's look at their home, the home of a sanguine husband. What does their home look like? I said earlier, they are dirty. A sanguine person, they just disorganized. They can't just put things together. They woke up in the morning, oh, where's my comb? Oh, they woke up, oh, where's my shirt? Oh, where's my box? Where's my socks? One socks is this, one socks is that. Is like always disorganized. In the morning, they're now rushing, oh my God, I need to iron. Listen, and a sanguine person, they're always late. They can't find direction to a party. When they are at work and the boss say, oh, we have a new project for the team leader, we have a new project. They're so exciting. Yes, we can do it. Yes, we'll do it. Come on, they encourage the boss, they encourage everybody. Yes, we can do it. Let's do it. Yes, this and that. Everybody get excited. But when they ask them, oh, so when are you ready to start the project? Say, yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. But when it's okay, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, let's be there. The sanguine person will never turn up. It's like they've overslept or they're tired. They find it so hard to commit to something. A sanguine person, a sanguine husband, that's who they have. And then someone may ask, these temperaments, are they biblical? Yes, they are biblical. Example of a sanguine person in the Bible was Peter. If you look at the book of John, chapter 13, verse 37, if you look at John 13, when Jesus was talking to the disciples and was talking about his death, that he's going to die and things, what does Peter said in verse 37? He said, no, I'm going to die for you. I'm going to lay my hand. They speak without thinking. They talk. They don't even think about what the person is saying. They don't think about the implication. They say they make promises without fulfilling it. So Peter is a sanguine person. You can see in the Bible when Jesus was asking, who do men say I am? Peter said, yes, thou art Christ, the Son of the living God. They are the first person to speak. And also when Jesus was going to die, what Peter said, oh no, God forbid, be far from it. You will not die. This and that. The Bible said, Peter. Jesus said, Peter. He called them three. He said, before the cock crow 3 times, you will deny me. I said, no. I will not deny you. I will die for you. I will lay my life for you. This and that. Lo and behold, what happened? He denied Jesus, didn't it? That's a sanguine person. They make promises, but they cannot commit to it. They talk without thinking. So, in a nutshell, that's a sanguine husband. Now, let's move to a sanguine wife. Which is a sanguine wife? Very similar to what a sanguine husband is. A sanguine wife, she's very adorable and very popular. They're famous. They make friends easily. They get to the party, they go around. Hello, how are you? This and that. The people they don't know, you get to know that they make friends easily. They're adorable. They like bright colors, yellow, orange, purple, like summer color. They're very bright, and when you look at them, it's like, oh man. They are very bright. You can spot them out in the party. Yeah, they're very bright. They're adorable. They're very communicative as well. Like I said, you can sort them out. They are the life of a party. They are spontaneous. They're always there. They've got good network of people. They have loads of friends. They can make friends easy. Like I said, they got good network because they find it easy to communicate. They find it easy to relate to people. It's like there's no dull moment around there. Even if they go somewhere and they don't know you, you'll be the first person to come and introduce themselves. Hello, hi, my name is this, my name is that. What's your name? This and that. They encourage party. At a party, they don't make the party dull at all. It's very fun with a sanguine husband. Everybody loves them because they don't worry. Like I said, just similar to the husband, they don't say bad things about people. They don't spread fables about people. But they talk a lot. They can exaggerate. They can tell story. They're often like public speaker. They're motivators. They can motivate people to do things. Yeah. And the people like them. They have loads of friends. When you look at their Facebook page, WhatsApp or Snapchat, you can see the amount of followers they have. That's a sanguine wife for you. They're excited as well. Like I said, their goal in life is just to have fun. It's just to have party. They don't like stress. When you give them a task to do and they're working and it becomes stressful, like, no, this we can't do it. They just like to have fun, just like to have party. They're spontaneous. They're never bored at all. They're very creative, actually. They like so many things, creating the house, decorating. They like baking and all sorts of stuff like that. So they're very creative in their thing. You can see when they dress and you see the matching colors. Oh wow, yeah. So they're very very creative people. They are very accept people as well. They're very accepting. So they accept you the way you are, because one thing they know is that this life we just live and have fun. So they accept you. They don't think too much about stress or let's do this, let's do the project, let's do that. It's none of their business. Just want to have fun. So they're very accepting. They get along with people easily and things like that. When people make fault as well, they make room for people because they know, we all have faults. Yeah. So they're very allowance for people. They make allowance for people. They make room for people. Like I said, they really spread rumor about people as well. They also are very emotional. They possess the richest emotions of all the temperaments. When it comes to sex, they're spot on. They're very emotional, and that's a sanguine wife. So let's talk about the weakness of a sanguine wife. Like we said, because they like to talk, they can be too talkative. Sometimes they can talk and talk and talk. You enjoy it, and at the point, it's like, oh God, this is just too much. Do you not get tired? Why it's just like talk, 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 and they can exaggerate things. So one thing that's happened is, have you heard? It's like, why is it they will exaggerate it before you get to the point? It's like it's a whole movie. They're very dramatic in things they do. Yeah, so that's a sanguine wife. Like I said, they're very permissive because they lack discipline. Sometimes they allow their children, as they're not very disciplined when it comes to children. It's like they allow their children to just do whatever they want to do. Okay, it's okay. You can have chocolate for breakfast. You can have crisp for lunch. You can do this. They can do that. They don't think about the complications of what they do. Is like it's just all about fun. So when it comes to children, they lack discipline in terms of children as well. They are forgetful. Like I said earlier on, they make promises without thinking. Peter made promise. Oh God, I will die for you. I will lay my life down for you. I will be there. Even when Jesus was saying, oh Peter, Peter, before the cock crowed 3 times, you will deny me. Oh no, 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 no. I'll be there. I'll be there for you. I will do this. I will do that. They make promises, but they don't fulfill it. They forgot birthdays. They even forgot their own wedding anniversary. They forgot their husband's birthday. They're not good with dates in keeping calendars. They're not very good. They're so disorganized. They too, they can find their panty in the kitchen. As a sanguine woman, everything is all over the place. They go home, bag went somewhere else. You can find a wet towel, or a sanguine woman can come from the bathroom with a wet towel and just throw it on the bed. That's a sanguine woman. Very disorganized person. They're messy. They can also become very overwhelmed easily. Like I said, they don't like stress. They don't like too much task. So when you give them task and it's so stressful, they become very overwhelmed easily. That's why they find it so hard to complete a project. They will talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. They can't do the do, but they will talk you into it. Oh yes, we can do it. Oh yes, this is good. Oh manager, you have a good idea. This is the manager bringing a new project in a workplace. Oh yes, I think this is very interesting. This is a good idea. Oh, this is good. This is very nice. Oh yes, we can do it. Oh, we can do it. This is powerful. When we're finishing, the whole workplace will be this. Oh, and the manager sitting and they're looking at them. Wow, this person is very supportive. Even the other people who are going to do the job, they're like, no, they know what we're getting to, but it's not a good person. It's like, no, we'll do it. Yes, we can. This and that. But when the project comes and they allocate the task, a single person find it so hard to complete a task, and sometimes they can become very phony. Most of the people often misunderstand the temperament. People don't misunderstand because they are very spontaneous. They're always there. They talk a lot, and then people can mistaken them for something else. So in a nutshell, that's a sanguine wife. And like I said, sanguine because they possess a rich of the rich emotions, the richest emotions of all the temperament. They're often attracted to melancholic person, which will, one of the days, few weeks we're coming, I'll be talking about melancholic as well. Melancholic people, not to go too much into detail, they're kind of very moody person. The emotions that we call them like the dark temperament. Temperament. They don't relate easily. They're very moody. They get attracted to a sanguine person, because while they're sitting there and you're watching a sanguine person, they get attracted to the temperament and the strength they don't have. That's why the opposite attract. So when you look at people that get married, before people get married or they get into relationship, what you like about the person is actually that strength that you don't have. When you look at them and say, wow, this person is colorful, this person is bright. What about on the other side, a melancholic person is somebody who likes dark colors, blunt colors. Yeah. But a sanguine person is like, you look at, oh, they're very talkative, they're very spontaneous, they're life of the party, they're very happy people. So the other temperament that doesn't have that skill or that doesn't have that strength, that is what they get attracted to in the other person. They're like, oh, when you're in a relationship, oh, I just like him. It's just very funny. It's just spontaneous. It's just outgoing. He likes spending. He take me out here. He take me out there, and this and that. He can't just talking. He crack jokes. There's no dull moment around him. That's a sanguine husband. You're in a relationship. Then when you get married, then it's like, oh God, I've just come from work. You talk too much. But that's what you liked before in that relationship. Oh, he's very funny. He crack jokes. I just like him. But at that time, you don't see the strength because you're so much in love. You're blinded in love. You didn't see the weaknesses then. But the strength you love about him. Oh, he cracked jokes. When you get him, it's just too funny. Even when you're married, when he crack jokes that you don't even find his joke funny, it's like, you talk too much. I'm tired. But that's one of the things you love about him at the beginning. Oh, he's very colorful. I like the way he dresses. It's very color coded. But when you get married, when you look at the dress, it's like, you get bored. The same thing you compliment in a relationship before you get married. It's not the same thing you're getting bored about it. Oh, it's very outgoing. Takes you out to restaurant, this and that. But when you get married, it's like, oh, let's go. I'm tired. Do we always have to go out? Do we always have to go to restaurant? That's the same thing you're now fighting. But you've forgotten when you're in a relationship, that's exactly the same thing you like about him. He spends money. Oh, he spends on me, buy me gifts, he gave me this, he gave me that. Which you like about him, oh, he's not stingy. Then when you get married, it's like, oh, you spend too much. You spend on friends, but when you're in a relationship, you're like, oh, you spend on friends. Oh, this guy is very generous. He look after his friend, he look after his parent, he look after his sibling. But when you get married, it's like, oh, why is he spending on this? Why is he spending on that? Do you have to buy this for that? You have to buy this. And you start fighting it. So the opposite that attracts, how come we are now attacking the same thing that attracts us in a relationship? That's why it's very important to understand the temperament. And when you understand people's weaknesses in the temperament, you can help them without fighting it. So in a relationship, marriage, don't make it your project to change your partner. That, oh, I'm going to change him. It's lived, or she has lived with her mother for the past 25 years of their life. Their parent has not been able to change them. You've not taken the man or you've taken the woman, you've married the woman. And you've made your project, oh, I'm going to change her. I'm going to change him. How many years have you got to live a marriage? If the parent could not change them for 25 years, you for the next 25 years of your marriage, you've made a project to change the person. By the time you're 50, how much have you got left to enjoy in a marriage? So now is a time to enjoy it, to enjoy that marriage. The same temperament, the same thing you love about your relationship. Look at it. If there's anything you're not so happy about it, work together and help the person. So if it's finances, my husband is sanguine, it's spread easily. Then you can make a decision, the savings in the family, I'll be in charge of it. There's nothing wrong with a woman being in charge of the savings. If the person is good at savings. Okay, the family savings, I'll be in charge of it. When the person throw their clothes anywhere, accept it. Oh, this is the person I've married. You know what? Rather than saying, why do you put your clothes here? Why do you put the wet towel on the bed? You will ever be whinging and be nagging and be complaining, and it will not change anything. You should know this is the person I've married. You take the wet towel, you take it back to the bathroom. Or you talk to the person nicely, can you please put the wet towel back in the bathroom? Why do you always have to put a wet towel here? Every day you put it here, yesterday you put it here, today you put it here, it's always there. The bed is wet. Can you not see this and that? You're becoming so irritating. Because all these things were there in a relationship. But you were too blinded, you didn't see it. So this time in marriage is not the time to change it. You should accept it and say, this is my cross. And rather concentrate on the person's strength, because a sanguine person, they have so many friends. However, there's some friends that are so close to them, the ones that compliment them, they strive on compliments. That's why you should understand your partner. They strive on compliments. If it's a sanguine person, you need to compliment them. You need to encourage them. Oh, you look so good. You look so smart. You look stunning. They strive. Oh, you're so good. You need to encourage them. The more you encourage them, the more they take it closer to them, to their hearts. And then the more they're able to listen to what you've got to say. So that's how temperament works for a sanguine person. You need to know their strength. If their strength is compliment, then compliment them. Compliment them. And then also, when you find yourself nagging something, you should take a step back and think, no, when I was in a relationship, this is what I love about this person. So what has changed? Why am I not loving it anymore about this person? Why has it not become a fight? Take a step back and think, so why am I fighting it now? And find a way to bring yourself back to when you're in the relationship before you got married. And start liking those things again. Yeah, you've got to like it. You can't change it. If you make it a project to change someone's temperament, you will not enjoy your marriage because you cannot change them. You can help them. You can assist them. You just need to accept that, you know what, their weaknesses, that's my responsibility. I'll cover their weaknesses. That's why the opposite attract. Because the strength they have, you don't have it. And the strength you have, they don't have it. So the other weakness bit of it, you need to cover for it. And your weakness, they need to cover for it. And that's how it works. That's how we complement each other in a relationship. That's why we're opposite. We need to work together. We cannot all be the same. It will be boring. We cannot all be the same. It will be chaotic. We cannot all be the same. The world will be like a zombie. It will be like a programmed thing that is like it's only one way. Yeah, it won't be exciting. That's the fun about life. That's the fun about relationship. So my advice to you, enjoy your marriage. Life is too short to be fighting. How long have you got to spend in a marriage? Always remember the last 25 years of their life, their parent could not change them for 25 years. So if you now say, I am going to change them, give yourself around 25 years. How old would you be? Will you have enjoyed the marriage? No. Because you've given yourself a task to change another human being. You've made yourself the personal Holy Spirit. It's only God that changes people. All you need to do for them, cover their weakness and pray for the person. And then God will change them. And that doesn't mean all their temperaments will change. Their temperament is the way God has made them. And it won't change. But the fact is that, can you change the skin of a leopard? Can a leopard change the skin? No, it can't. You paint over their skin, with time the paint will wear off. So you just need to cover it, accept who the person is, cover for them, and enjoy your marriage. So this way I'm gonna stop today. The next week I'm gonna pick one of other temperament. We're gonna talk about it. But I hope with this conversation or with this talk, you've been able to understand who a sanguine husband is and who a sanguine wife is, and how to relate with them and how to communicate with them. So I wish you all the best in dealing with a sanguine person, either in your marriage, either at work, either with your siblings, in every relationship you find yourself. I wish you all the best in dealing with a sanguine person. So it's been nice talking to you. Thank you once again for your time. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Like my channel, make a comment, share with a friend. I'm sure they can learn a thing or two. Till next week. See you again. It's been nice talking to you. Therese Alaba.